reported seeing Karl here at Mansbridge a year after he died.
Yeah, that's right. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know what to think.
But you're sure it was him?
Yeah, I remember. He was wearing his letter jacket.
A lot of guys in the team wear that jacket. How can you be sure that it was Karl?
Hey, I've seen Karl up close and very personal when he told me to stop calling your house.
He never told me you phoned. How many times?
It was just to arrange for the debate team to meet, you know, stuff like that.
So you knew Karl. That's why you're so positive it was him.
It was dark. I saw him run out into the hallway. He looked right at me. It was like seeing a ghost.
Was it?
What?
A ghost. Is that what you saw?
He was so pale. Almost white. As if he was upset.
Upset?
Is that why she came here? Because of some dweeb, silly internet posting?
It's obvious, Essie. She wants to reconnect with me. I can't leave her like this. It's not fair.
Trust me, Karl, it's worse revealing what you really are.
You're right, Essie. I can't reveal myself as a vampire.
Finally.
So I'll reveal myself as a ghost.
What?
So, what do you want from me? You know, slam a door or two, move things around with your telekinesis. Just make things spooky, that's all.
If this is some sort of Halloween prank, I could really get into it.
Look, I have to convince my sister that I'm a ghost. Plain and simple.
You want to scare her?
No, convince her. If she buys it, then she knows I'm okay, and then she'll get on with her life. You get it?
But my talents come with a price. I mean, what's in it for me?
How about the satisfaction of knowing you did something good?
God, why do I suddenly feel sick?
All right. 2 rations of blood.
3, and you got a deal.
Hey, looking for this?
What are you doing with it?
You gave it to me to keep warm one night, remember? Or do you do that to all the girls?
Yeah, I do.
So have you thought about what you're gonna say to her?
How about, boo?
First I'm gonna give her a sign that I'm near. That's Marty's job. And then as soon as she's hooked, I'm gonna appear at a distance in a dim light and whisper to her.
And say what? Don't worry about me, sis. Being a ghost rocks.
Yeah, something like that. And this is the jacket I was wearing when Malcolm spotted me.
I don't know, Karl. I was thinking something more along the lines of this. How about that? That's nice.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty funny, Marty.
It's getting late. Shouldn't you be heading back to your dorm at Renfield?
Please, Malcolm. I have to know everything that you saw. Everything that you remember about that night with Karl.
There's nothing more to tell. Look, when my mom died, I sat by the living room for hours, expecting her to return from work just like she always did.
It must have been very hard.
Well, little by little, my memory of her started to fade. At first, I felt guilty, like I shouldn't forget, because it would be shameful. But then in time, it got easier.
Did you ever make contact with her?
You mean like a ghost? To tell you the truth, I don't really believe in them. There's no scientific evidence to support the theory.
Nice work. Thank you, boss. But next time, instead of having the statue topple right away, let it roll along the mantle first. Ups the spook factor.
Everybody wants to be a director.
I hope this wasn't an antique.
Do you feel something in the room?
I feel a little chilly. That must be because I'm so tired.
Maybe it's Karl.
Look, Amy, you're a reasonable person, and I'm a reasonable person. I can't explain what I saw. A part of me accepts it, but a bigger part of me says it wasn't an illusion.
So you didn't see Karl?
It was a while ago. It was dark. I don't know what I saw.
He's here, I know it.
Dry wood, live ember, strong gust. Poof, you got fire.
I could kill that dweeb. He's ruining everything. Then I still have to take it up a notch. Go straight to the grand finale.
The one thing I don't understand is why would Karl reveal himself to you and not to me, his own flesh and blood?
Because spirit entities have lost their connection with the physical world. It's not uncommon for them to be disoriented.
You mean they get lost?
Get ready. Just say the word, bro. I'll cast a soft light on you and levitate you across the room. What if I'm too heavy for you and can't get me up there? Well, then you drop.
Amy, there's something I should tell you.
What, Malcolm?
When I reported my sighting, I was sure it was Karl. But as time went on, I became less sure. And I didn't let on because,
Why?
Because by keeping it alive, I was, in a small way, a very indirect way, keeping my link to you.
I was almost over, Karl. After months of grieving, I was slowly getting back to myself. And then I got your report on the net. And suddenly there was hope.
I'm sorry, Amy.
I rushed out and bought every book I could find on ghosts and spirits. I even went to a seance. But I couldn't make contact.
All right, you ready? Let's do it.
So I came here as a last resort. If Karl came back into my life now, even as a ghost, I'd never have to let him go.
Abort! Abort! Abort!
What was that?